The crazy part is, I got stories for days about these bitches, but we're gonna go ahead and talk about another story. Today, we're gonna talk about this one right here, Rakeema Booker fucking Ward. So basically, Rakeema, she was not on our line. She was two lines ahead of us, and she was the dean of our line. When you are the dean, for those of you that don't know and you're not into Greek life, you are like the leader of the line that you bring in. So you like spearhead a lot of the workshops, a lot of the you know, classes and stuff like that that you have when you're being brought in. That's what the dean is. But the thing about her, this was a girl that got some power, that's bitter and insecure, and felt the need to abuse her power by how she treated people. She felt very fucking entitled to treat everybody else like shit just because she had this position of power. And it's just like when you give a lame some power, they start going batshit crazy. Because if she really was cool, if she really was down to earth, she would have handled that thing responsibly. But no, she didn't. This girl would talk to people so fucking crazy. She would talk to you like you was her child, like she's somebody mama and shit. And it's just like, girl, you was only like 2 years older than me. So please calm the fuck down. This bitch was a fucking hater because there was this one time we were practicing for our probate, and this bitch was watching me the entire time. Instead of watching the rest of the five of us, it was six of us total. So instead of watching the rest of the five of the girls, saying their lines and spitting their lines, she kept her eyes on me the entire time. When you're hating on somebody, you watch them like a fucking hawk. So she was sitting there watching me and stuff, and then I had ended up messing up, and I kind of like rolled my eyes like, and then had continued, and then this girl gonna look at me like, and the thing is, I'm so fucking intuitive. I felt what she was saying just with her facial expression alone. Like, why are you rolling your eyes? Why do you have an attitude? Why are you watching me? Watch everybody else. Stop fucking watching me the whole entire fucking time. Because if you wasn't watching me, you wouldn't have seen me roll my eyes. But the fact that you had your eyes glued on me, because every time I fucking looked up, me and this girl was making eye contact. So why are you watching me the whole entire time? Hating ass bitch. And then she was just so fucking annoying. Like, she just got this bitter ass fucking attitude, just mad at the world for no fucking reason. Like, she would be screaming and hollering. And it's just like, Shorty, you got too much fucking anger for me. So I said, I'm so fucking done. And it's like, girl, calm the fuck down. Take a chill pill. What is you mad about? What is you mad for? You got way too much anger for me. That spirit of wrath is running rampant in your vessel. Calm the fuck down, wrathful girl. And then there was this one time we were at our homecoming tailgate, and we had a whole bunch of food, right? And the thing is, we had enough food for we could share it with some other people. So basically, I was behind the table, and then some frat boy had came up, and I had, put some food on his plate and stuff like that. And she's just so fucking controlling, like she feels the need to control every fucking thing. And it's just like, girl, you're not even fucking in charge. You're not the president. You're not the old head. You're not the advisor. You're just fucking Rakeema. You ain't nobody special, so stop trying to control everything. And then she had her fucking enabling pro fights getting on my case too. And it's just like, fuck all of y'all. So basically what happened, when I was putting the food on the dude's plate, she was like, stop giving those people food. Like, that's for us. And I was like, Rakeema, it's enough food for everybody. And a lot of these people are not even eating. They can have some food if they want to, or else this food is going to go to waste. Made a valid point. She was like, no, just don't give them food. It wasn't about being right. It wasn't about being courteous. It wasn't about treating people with human decency. It wasn't about being giving and being generous because she's fucking selfish. It was about her wanting to be in control. And when you have people like that are desperate to be in control, they will try to find any and every small situation to be in control with because they need to feel that power. When people feel powerless, they gotta go and try to seek out power no matter where the case is. And it's just like, you seeking power over some fucking food that you didn't even fucking cook? You ain't paid no goddamn money for this food, but yet you trying to be in fucking control? Sit your little ass down. So when I was giving the person the food, she was like, no, stop. I told you not to stop. I was like, okay, I'm going to give them some food. Like, I clearly wasn't listening to her and wasn't letting her tell me what to do. And she was like, oh, you about to make me mad. And I was just like, and I had laughed at her or something like that. And then her profile was like, why is you laughing? That's disrespectful. I was like, disrespectful for how? She ain't nobody. She ain't no authority figure. She just a regular fucking kid like the rest of us. So sit the fuck down. Irritated. I got stories for days, bro. Stories for days about how rude ass these bitches were. But yeah, Rakeema Booker fucking Ward. This is me. These are my ships. This is our dean. She was a jealous ass fucking hater. Jealous as fuck. Bitter as fuck. Insecure as fuck. I had did this event where it was called Flawless when we had like our Sigma week, and I was talking about how it was like a self-empowerment event and stuff like that. So when we had broke out into these icebreaker groups, one of the questions was, do you deal with insecurities and how do you handle those insecurities? She started crying when she was talking about it and everything, because clearly it hit a nerve for her, it triggered her, and clearly she has a lot of insecurities, but she broke down crying. What other person had an event that pulled on people's heartstrings like that? No one else's event did. I did. And look at me now, being a whole fucking influencer, very fucking ahead of my time. Ahead of my time. So if she's sitting up here crying when we're talking about insecurities, that shows how insecure she is. So fucking insecure. Like, sit down.